Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and Happy New Year! Wish you all the best with the fresh new start, and I have something good for you to start your year today. This is the new map that was just added to the PC version of Battle Operations 2, the Resort Development District. And it's huge! Modeled as some sort of resort development district, there's no better way to see it than to take flight. Approximately the size of 4 Arctic bases, the map can be roughly divided into 3 different areas. At the center of the map is this weird radio tower thing, surrounded by small buildings that you can walk over. Don't be deceived to think you're safe behind a building. This is also where most of the fighting is, only if your soul's weighed down by gravity. Break free and you get to make use of the second part of the map, the ultra high-rise resorts, or more specifically, the wall outside it. An excellent piece of cover that you can stand on. If you have a decent gun, you can shoot anyone below almost one-sidedly. And even if you make a mistake and fall off, your enemies can't punish you for this mistake because they're still stuck on the other side of the wall. This wall is more than just a strong position for the person on it though. It also has direct line of sight over half the map, so it is an extremely influential position, one you'd like to put a support type on. And that takes us to the mobile suit of the day. The suit we're on today is the 550 cost support type Zero-Shiki Type II, and it's surely off to a flying start in 2025. With a whole list of substantial buffs and a new map where it's one of the best suits to bring, the Zero-Shiki Type II is back to mark its spot on the 550 battlefield. With the skill flight system, not only can it get onto this wall with absolute ease, but it can also use it as cover from every possible angle. Flexibly swap sides on this suit, and is literally untouchable while it rains havoc on below with its 3 different instant staggers. Now, the weapons on this suit. The main weapon is the standard play bazooka. Reliable instant stagger with all the handling properties you'd expect from a bazooka. Add on the ranged attack of this suit and it can do surprisingly high damage. You also have the choice of a shotgun bazooka, but given the other weapons on this Zero-Shiki, the standard bazooka is the better choice to me. Second weapon on this Zero-Shiki is the back-mounted beam cannon. One of the weapons to be buffed this patch, it got its swap time reduced from 1.5 seconds to just 0.77, making it on par with any old support type beam cannon. Just as you'd expect from a support type weapon, it requires standing still, or floating still in our case, to fire, but there's no surprises when using it. So just like the bazooka, using these weapons feels just like home for any Battle Operations 2 veteran. These 2 weapons are almost enough to cover all your needs on the suit. All we need now is a weapon with high stagger accumulation. Next on the list is the Zero-Shiki Beam Rifle. Essentially a watered down version of the original Zero-Shiki's main weapon. It comes with a lower stagger accumulation and can't be charged for an instant stagger. But with the same low hit rate, it's perfect for dishing out raw damage, or to follow up on a bazooka shot for an accumulated stagger. This is also the second weapon to be buffed in the newest patch, increasing the damage per shot from 650 to 800. 150 increase doesn't sound like a big number, but remember, this is a weapon you spam fire on, so what this buff did was increase the damage by almost a quarter. That's all the weapons you ever need on this suit, but this suit comes with even more. With an extra Knuckles sealant launcher for when you need a quick instant stagger, and Vulcans so you don't have to use the bazooka against infantry. It has just the tool for any situation. Oh yes, another piece of important news you have to know. They've properly modeled the trees! Next, we have the base stats on this suit, and this is where the buffs get serious. First, we have the base health. With a gigantic 3000 health buff, combined with the very high beam defense this suit originally came with, the Zero-Shiki Type II is now a very tough support type. Only against beams, that is. Good thing we can fly. The next on the list is the mobility buffs. movement speed is increased from 115 to 120, which is useful as it's the stat that counts when you're flying. Thrusters are also increased from 60 to 70. Or so you thought. With close range slots increased from 6 to 9, you now get enough custom part slots to fit in both thrusters level 3 and 4 to pump the thruster bar up to 92. Even more if you fully modify the suit. Add in the new forced injectors as well, and the suit is now way more forgiving in terms of using thrusters. These buffs greatly extend the period this suit can stay in the air for. With flight system single-handedly the most important skill on this suit, not only allowing flight, but also reducing incoming staggers by a grade. More time on the flight system means more time for the suit to perform at its best. But on this map, you might not even need that. With almost every roof a platform to land on, including this third area on the map, the Zero-Shiki can fight without landing on the floor at all. Can't emphasize how important that is, when this suit's on the ground is as fragile as any old support type. This is made even worse when the floor is made of raid type lava. As the sightlines are extremely short on the ground thanks to the dense concrete foliage, stealth suits are rather popular on this map. Even the all-powerful Psycom Doga might find itself outwitted by those sneaky stealth Yagans. Here we are back on the second area of the map, the hotel resorts themselves. Other than the wall outside where this suit loves to be at, there's also an area within the resort. An extremely strong defensive position. To get there you have to get through those closed corridors, but getting through them is a rather dangerous feat. The only other choice is the area behind, but the team within the resort always gets the right hand shot there as well. So if your team needs a position to hold, that's a pretty good choice. That was the Zero-Shiki Type II, reborn with the new map, Resort Development District. Very tight with short sightlines on the ground, but endless possibilities if you free yourselves from gravity. The Zero-Shiki Type II may have found a map it can finally call home. While the Zero-Shiki may have the best time out of all support types thanks to flight system and the substantial buffs it just got, any other support types that can take flight are also great for this map. So things like the Delta Gundam or the Jeddah Cannon. Just maybe not the Jamru Fin. That's it from me today. Once again, best of luck in the new year and the latest.